You're drowning in a sea of plastic toys, yet your kid's already bored, tossing one aside after 5 seconds. Fewer toys. Yes, fewer. Spark longer play, wilder imaginations, and even teach sharing better than a toy store's worth of clutter ever could. Picture this. A toddler, barely 2, sits in a room with 16 shiny toys. A race car, a singing bear, a blinking shape sorter. Everywhere they look, something new screams for attention. Their eyes dilate, hands grab, but they're already on to the next before the first toys even clicked into place. Now, same kid, same room, but only 4 toys. A block set, a stuffed bunny, a puzzle, a stacking ring. Suddenly, they're building a castle with the blocks, giggling as Bunny hops over it, spending 20 minutes lost in their own world. That's not just play. That's focus, creativity, and joy unfolding. A 2018 study backs this up. Toddlers aged 18 to 30 months with just 4 toys played longer and more imaginatively than those buried under 16. Why does this happen? Kids under 3 are wired for curiosity, but their focus is fragile, like a candle in a windstorm. A toy overload is like handing them a menu with 100 choices. They freeze, flit, or melt down. Too many options hijack their budding attention, pulling them away from one shiny thing to the next before they can dive deep. With fewer toys, the noise quiets. They settle, explore, and actually play. Longer sessions mean they're not just skimming the surface, but discovering every angle of that block or bunny, turning it, stacking it, talking to it. And for you, those extra minutes of calm are gold. But it's not just about focus. Strip down the toy pile, forcing, and you're handing your kid a blank canvas for creativity. A single wooden block isn't just a block. It's a car zooming across the rug, a phone for calling grandma, or a tower teetering before a gleeful crash. With less to choose from, they invent, they transform. They don't need a gadget to light up or sing. Their mind does the heavy lifting. And when siblings or friends are around, those few toys force turn-taking and sharing, building social muscles that a toy mountain never would. Here's the kicker. You don't need 4 toys at a time, max. A toy can be a set like a ring stacker with its rings colorful or hoops, or a tub of Duplo bricks. The point is variety without chaos. 4 toys play experiences. Let them focus without drowning. Not sure what toys? Think open-ended. Blocks, a doll, a simple puzzle, a toy car. These are the workhorses of imagination, not the battery-powered screamers. But won't they get bored? That's where rotation comes in. Swap those 4 toys regularly to keep things fresh. Or babies, try after each nap. New toys for morning, midday, afternoon. A 6-month-old might fuss when they're done with their rattle. That's your cue to switch it for a teether. Toddlers, with their growing imaginations, can stick with the same set longer. Maybe a week, until they start chucking blocks or whining. Don't swap all the toys at once. Keep 1 or 2 familiar ones so they can build mastery. When they finally nail that puzzle or stack those rings perfectly, their proud grin will melt you. Storage is key. Hide the out-of-rotation toys where curious eyes can't peek. Think high shelf, opaque bin, or closet. Out of sight, out of mind. When those toys reappear, they're like new again. A teddy bear tucked away for 2 weeks gets a hero's welcome when it's back. This isn't just about keeping things tidy. It's about curating wonder, making every play session feel like an adventure. Now, let's dig deeper. Imagine a 3-year-old, Emma, in a playgroup. Her mom's brought a bag stuffed with 10 toys, trucks, dolls, a noisy keyboard. Emma grabs one, then another, then screams when her friend snatches the keyboard. She's overwhelmed, not playing. Next week, her mom tries the 4-toy rule. A doll, a car, 2 books. Emma spends 15 minutes driving her doll to school in the car, narrating the whole saga. Her friend joins in, taking turns with the car. They're not just playing, they're collaborating, creating, learning to wait. Emma's mom watches, stunned, as her usually scattered kid stays engaged. That's the power of less. Or take a study from 2020, observing preschoolers in daycare. One group had access to a room with 30 toys. Another had 10. The 10-toy group not only played longer, but showed more complex play, like using a toy spoon to feed a stuffed animal, then cooking with it. The 30-toy group, they flit it, rarely sticking with one idea. Fewer toys didn't limit them. It freed them to go deeper. This isn't just about playtime. It's about wiring their brains for focus, resilience, and creativity. Every time they turn a block into a spaceship, they're problem solving. Every time they share that car, they're practicing empathy. Every time they stick with a puzzle, they're building grit. These aren't just toys, they're tools for growing. And you're not just tidying up, you're shaping how they think, feel, and connect. But what about those moments when they do get wild? Chucking toys, biting the doll's head, or flipping the puzzle board. It's tempting to sigh and think, here we go again. But they're not trying to drive you up the wall. They're exploring boundaries, testing cause and effect. Your response matters. Ignore the toy throwing, and it might stick. Yell, and it could escalate. Instead, calmly redirect. Blocks are for building, let's make a tower. This isn't just stopping chaos, it's teaching them how to navigate their world. Now, picture a rainy afternoon. Your 2-year-old sprawled on the rug, turning a single wooden spoon into a magic wand for their stuffed dog. They're waving it, giggling, making up spells. You're sipping coffee, watching this tiny human create a whole universe from one object. That's the magic of fewer toys. It's not about deprivation. It's about unlocking their potential. So, try it. Pick 4 toys today. Stash the rest. Rotate tomorrow or next week. Watch what happens. You'll see longer play, wilder stories, maybe even a kiddo proudly showing off their tower or race car. And when they do, you'll feel it. A quiet pride that you're giving them more by giving them less. If this sparked a light bulb for you, hit that like button and subscribe. It's what keeps these tips coming. Curious, what's one toy your kid can't get enough of? Drop it in the comments. I'm all ears.